Okay, so this is for people who want to set up their hosting at a small orange or somewhere else and they're unsure how to do it. So first thing is I have links in this article, but also in the resources section. You can go ahead, find that, click it. Save you having to look for it, type it out, whatever. And then you're going to get to this page and you want to scroll down and figure out a hosting plan. Now if you're a small to medium-sized business, shared hosting is good. If you're a large entity that really needs a lot of power, then you're going to go to business hosting or even dedicated servers. But for the case of this, we're going to go to shared hosting. And then they got some really nice plans, $5, $10 a month. If you're doing most of the basic stuff, the tiny plan is probably going to work for you, and you can always upgrade anytime. So one of the reasons I always suggest small orange is because if you have a question, you can just go down here and you get the live chat, enter this, choose sales if it's about setting up, support if you've bought it but you really just need to go ahead. So you hit buy now, and I'm going to assume during this that your domain is hosted somewhere else and you're switching over. So we're going to go ahead and there we go, annually. Oh, don't worry about this. It just, my computer just tried to go to the next step too soon. Okay, so we're going to go with, if you want to register a new domain, that's really easy to do. However, if you already have a domain, it gets a little bit more confusing. So let's go to that one. Now, this is a place where most people get confused. You don't put the www dot, so you just go straight into, for example, for me it would be a single click.com, just like that. And then I'd enter all my billing information, all that kind of stuff. And I don't necessarily recommend you really bother with any of this stuff right now. It's if you're just starting out, it's really not going to be necessary. So just keep going down and place your order. Obviously, click that I've read and agreed to terms of service, and then that'll go through and your order will get placed. Now, what's going to happen after that? You're going to log in and you're going to see this page which has all the different stuff. The key thing you're going to want to do too is your services, and then you're going to want to find your website, so this one, go to view details and scroll down and you want to log into cPanel. And there we go. This is going to pop up and give us all the different settings. Now this can be a little bit overwhelming if you're really new to this kind of stuff and going through this, but really you don't need to focus on all that much in here. If you're completely new to this and you're looking to set up a WordPress site, the most important thing is go straight to the bottom and click on the WordPress button. And this is going to go ahead and allow you to set up and install WordPress on the server you just bought. So key thing here is get rid of this because you want it to install directly, you want it to install directly to this place. Don't worry about the database name. Do change the site name and the description. It's going to be pretty important. Definitely change this from admin. If it's admin, then you have a much higher chance of it being attacked, bombarded with people trying to get in because you haven't changed the time from admin. So put your name there, put a nickname there. Just don't leave it as admin. It's a bad strategy. Now you can leave this as admin at the website, or you could put in a specific company email if you have one, or a personal. It's completely up to you. And then select a theme. This is pretty much arbitrary based on your taste. You don't need to spend too much time here because you can always change this later. This is just right now to have something to show you, so let's go with that one. And then you will enter an email here and you'll hit install, and I'm not going to go ahead and do this, but it will take you to another page and it will actually show you a progress bar and how things are going. Now the other thing that's worth showing you, if I go back to the cPanel, I'll go back in here, is it's useful to set up your webmail. And the easiest way to do that is just go down here to email, accounts, type in the email you want, so maybe client care, there we go, and then the password, and it'll tell you if it's not good enough because I just made something up, and then click create, and it'll drop in here and you'll see how much you're using. And the way you get to this is you just go to yourwebsite.com/webmail and you'll have access to it. And that's really all the steps you need to do, because then once you've got through that, you're going to be able to go to your website and go to wp-admin, and you'll be able to log in to your main area and start making some changes. And of course, the first place you're probably going to want to go in and look at is changing your theme and playing around and finding a theme that you like. So that is it. The WordPress will come with a few different themes, by the way, as standard, but yeah, then you have a WordPress site just like that.